It's early morning. Today's Tuesday, the 12th, July, 2011. I'm in Mussoorie, which is in the Himalayas in India. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful town, city. It's more like a town, it's not a city. It's absolutely not a city, it's a town. Today is my second morning in Mussoorie. It's been amazing. I'm staying in Domas Inn. It has a Tibetan Buddhist air to it and feeling to it. See the mandala here. There's just like Buddha. There's the Buddha over here. Different gods on the roof. It's just really nice. It's about 6 a.m. Just woke up. You see the lotus flower? I just woke up, meditated. The brother's out there with his car, washing up his car. So these are the deities that I have set up. Small restaurant here. More deities. I don't know exactly what these deities mean, but I recall looking them up, and they were about like protection during sleep and just the different levels of protecting the people who stay at the inn. But so far it has been, like I said before, an amazing experience, an amazing trip. And Mussoorie is beautiful. It's cooler. I think I'm about 8,000 feet elevated. It's a lot cooler than down in the city in India. In India, it can be anywhere from 88 to 115 degrees. So it's been blazing. We were in Delhi. I like Delhi. We went to the Lotus Temple, the Baha'i Temple. Baha'i religion or faith was founded in, I think, 1884 in Iran by a Persian brother, and he taught human equality, taught universal brotherhood, taught love and peace and truth. So we went to their temple, and it has a very, very still, very beautiful vibration to it. There were many birds singing, and the birds out here are like, there are many birds in Mexico or in America, but in North America, specifically the United States of America. But the birds out here can sing, like they sing very, very loudly, very well and distinct. Not little chirping like we have in the States. It's loud. So that was beautiful. And I told them about the Prophet Noble Ali and how he came and taught love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, and that my religion, Islamism, is the same principle as the Baha'i. It's about love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, human equality, humanitarianism, universal brotherhood, all those things. And it's just been amazing so far. Like, Mussoorie is very old. It's very peaceful. A lot of people say like namaste, which means that God in me recognizes the God in you. So they'll say namaste, namaste, or namaste ji, or acha namaste, which means goodbye. It's beautiful. So the purpose is, I'm up here now, Landor Language School. I'll be here for like almost 2 weeks, learning Hindi, the Hindi language. I'm gonna study diligently and practice it amongst the people who've already been practicing the language, the few words that I know. Like, I know shukriya means thank you. Acha, namaste means goodbye. Namaste means hello. What else? Koi Bat name means like no worries, you know, no, it's nothing or nothing matters, like it's all good. Cause I said Shukriya, and my Hindi teacher said Koi Bat name, which means, you know, it's nothing. It means like de nada or no matter. That's what he said, no matter. So it's beautiful. They have monkeys out here, many dogs. I've seen a lot of cows, lots of cows. The food is delicious. There's many clouds. And it's just still here. It's probably like 68, 71 degrees. Stays cool, but it rains a lot. There's a lot of Tibetan people out here because we're in the Himalayas. Obviously, you see monks walking around in the city. The people are very friendly, but one thing is they stare at you a lot because they haven't seen like many Moorish Americans in India, so they stare at me a lot. But in general, it's peace. I can't wait to speak to them in their language so I can get into the hearts and minds of the people and understand where they're coming from. But in Delhi, it was insane. Like, my girlfriend and I are in India. It's a long story, long trip. But I had it planned before we had even met. You know, I was trying to get the internship, volunteership out in Navdayan Farm before we even met. But she's here with me now. And about to volunteer on the farm in like a week and a half. But we're going to interview right down to Shiva also. A week and a half. That's going to be exciting. So I'm asking people now to send me their questions, and then we can organize that. But we were in Delhi, and we stayed in Delhi by the airport, and we went to the Lotus Temple, went to Central Market. Central Market in Central Delhi is like, it's more hectic than downtown Los Angeles, where the Chicanos are, like the Mexicanos. But it reminds me a lot of like downtown LA, where it's like the food stalls, a lot of people. It's like, you know, really fast. People trying to sell things to you. It's really, you know, loud. Not very loud, but kind of loud. It's nice. I like Central Market. And we went to Lotus Temple. We were supposed to go to Akshardham Temple. Our mandir, and which mandir is like Hindi for like temple. But we're supposed to go there, and we're supposed to go to Red Fort. But we didn't have time. We did have time, but something came up, like something happened, and we didn't get to do that. But on our way back, flying out, we're gonna try and hit up Akshardham and get that on video and experience that. But on our way to Dehradun, up to Mussoorie, we had to go to Dehradun to Mussoorie. We got lost in a monsoon. It started raining like I've never seen rain in my life, and we were caught. We were at the bus station, and we didn't speak the language, and people were trying to guide us. But out here, we didn't know if it was like if we were being misguided or misled. And some people were trying to misguide us, but other people were taking us in the right direction. And it was raining. We were carrying all our bags, and we have like bulky, kind of cumbersome bags. So it was raining on us, and we don't know where to go. And we're calling the bus station, but they don't really speak English either. So telling me where they are, but they're not really like explaining it well. And we're just lost. So we're asking around, and people are trying to take us this way and that way. And people are like looking like they're, you know, laughing at us, and some are smiling and being friendly, but it looks like these guys, like, you know, they're looking at us like these guys are tourists. And then we caught an auto rickshaw. He drove us all over the place. Did not know where he was going. We were in there for like 30 minutes, worried, you know, soaking wet, lost, and we thought he was trying to mislead us, take us somewhere, you know, crazy. But what kept happening was that the roads were flooding, and only the buses could get through the roads are flooding because the auto rickshaws are low to the ground. So the water would have came up into the auto rickshaw if we had drove through. So he was like driving us all over the place and tried to charge us like, you know, extra money to drive around. You know, give him 100 rupees, but he didn't take us anywhere. Just misled us. And I felt like he was trying to like swindle us or shice us, because he didn't take us, you know, to the correct direction. But he knew where we wanted to go, because we told him to take us back where we're supposed to be, and he wouldn't take us back. And then people were like running up on us and blowing kisses at Camry, and it was just so intense. But eventually, once we got through all the rickshaw, I told Camry, and I was like, okay, we need to be still, you know, in order to receive any messages of intuition or, you know, any spirit, to hear the spirit and hear the Allah, your heart must be still. So I said, you know, let's just be still. Let's wait. At this point, we're waiting for a bus to get to Dehradun, but the bus is supposed to have left at 12:15. It's about like 12:30, and so Cameron's she is certain that the bus has left, and I'm like, no. So I'm telling you, this bus has not left. We need to wait, have faith. So we say, okay, here's the contingency plan. We call a taxi, tell him to meet us here. He's gonna be in here in like 40 minutes. And when he's here, we'll go back to the old hotel if we don't find this bus. But I have a feeling the bus is near. We just have to find it. So my spirit was pointing me in one direction. We began walking that direction. But, you know, people were telling us, Metro, that's where we were trying to go, the Metro parking. Metro. I was like, yes. No, we didn't say yes. We just ignored them because a lot of people were trying to mislead us. But they were actually telling us the right direction. Metro, go this way. So we were walking. And we were almost there to the bus. But then I lost the faith again. I was like, no, it's probably not this direction. And we turned around. But push came to shove. We found out. In the end, we found out that that was the right direction, because a representative from the bus walked up to me. This is the holy breath movement. Allah watching over us. Like, you know, the spirits of Allah, the spirits of the angels just watching over us, because we were totally lost out in the open. People were trying to like take us this way, take us that way, like really messing with us, and we're tired. It was raining, and it was a monsoon, and it was flooding, and someone walked up to me and said, Mark. I said, how does he know my name? But I didn't trust him, so I'm like, okay, call my cell phone. And so he gets this representative at the bus to call his cell phone and says, yeah, my bus boy just came and found you. Like, you know, my call boy or whatever just came and found you. Follow him and text to the bus. So we go to the bus. And, you know, before all this, I almost slipped and fell into flooding water with my camera that I'm recording with my laptop, with all my bags. I had these flip-flops on, and then Cameron's flip-flops broke. And so I had to take off my shoes, took off my flip-flops and gave them to her. And I was walking barefoot in the streets of Delhi, and it was raining. That's my son. And it was this one boy, he was a Muslim. He was a Muslim, and we walked past him, and he was just looking at us smiling. And I was like, you know, salam. And he just smiled, like, you know, he was just like, and then I was like, assalamu alaikum. I didn't think he understood me. He was assalamu alaikum. And he was just like, he just raised his hand. Just smile. He was clean. He had traditional, you know, Muslim guards on all the way down. He was white. He was pure. And it was a storm going on around, you know what I mean? Everyone else is muddy, dirty. And this mode was dry. Walking around tall, you know, beard, pure, white, pure, representing purity, white clothes. And he was just like, you know, still. He kept it still. Just like, yeah, he just smiled. After I said, Assalamu alaikum. And, that was an angel. I was saying, like, you know, everything is cool. Because even after we were following the guy who had my name and who had called me, I was still uncertain, still unsure. But he's just like, I just smiled, like, everything is peace, basically. So that was an angel, you know. And then we got on the bus. And then we rode for 8 hours up to Dehradun. And we were soaking wet, and the air conditioner was on. So we were freezing the whole time. And then we finally made it to Dehradun, and we finally got on a taxi and then rode up to Mussoorie, and we're here now. Mussoorie is beautiful, and along the way we saw a lot of poverty, a lot of people like peeing in the streets, and babies naked walking around, and it's probably like I've never seen before. It's really intense, really immense poverty. A lot of people begging us also. Very, very like pretty children, like blonde hair, blonde, like dark black and blonde hair, like mixed together, like light brown eyes, like dark skin, dark skin, really pretty children, like specifically girls, like asking for money. They had like their jewelry and everything. Then you had like the holy men, asking for money. What they're not even really asking, but they're living off of, the good deeds of the beneficence of the citizens, of their fellow man. We saw some of that, and it was just interesting. But when we finally got to Mussoorie, we found this this town, this humble town where people know each other. People will help you ride up the Himalayan mountains on their little scooters. A lot of people ride bikes out here, little scooters, like motorbikes. So they help you ride up the motorbike. Help you go up the mountain in the motorbike. This brother I asked, he rode me down the mountain like for free because I had to get down there quickly. It's just amazing. The food's delicious. The food, it costs like $3 to get for one person to get a really nice meal with some juice, some naan, some good quality rice. It's just beautiful. And then you have the food, the clothing. The clothing is cheap, like tailor-made. We're getting like some tailor-made clothes for like $4 or $5. Really nice clothes, traditional clothes. They make shoes here, and it really connects you back to like the ancient ways. And the clouds and everything is just beautiful. It's just like ridiculous. So let me see. I don't know if I can get any recording thing. Right now I'm like locked in to the end because it's like really early and they locked the door. But I will walk outside and get some video. I'll get some later. Go upstairs. It's pretty cool. They have like a computer lounge. They're still kind of working on it though. I mean, the computer works, but it turns out the lounge, they're working on that still. Old pictures. But these are the mountains. Himalayas. I was like, yeah, this is where the Moors used to study at. All different holy places. I think Rakesh is one of them. That's somebody on the motorbike early in the morning about their business. Here they're in poverty and they're humble, but it's beautiful at the same time because no one is not eating or anything like that. But they are in what we would consider poverty, or what one would consider poverty. Okay. So, we need to make some connects out here with these Muslims, because you know about the Mormon of India. Look up Moorish in the Third International Under British Dictionary. You'll see Hindustani, Urdu, Mormon of India. So to let you know the connection, we worldwide. We over in America is Moors, Delaware is Moors, California. Look at the Califian people. Look at the founders of Los Angeles. It's Moors all over. So we need to make some connects. Start building with the Moors out here, and in Mexico and all over the world. You know what I mean? We can't live it ourselves. From clothing, say the clothing sheet, from making clothing to agricultural development. You know what I mean? Business to religion, spirituality, like, you know what I mean? All of it is connected, and we're all one. Every living thing is bound by cords to every other living thing. So until the end, be one. Islam and peace.